Charisma is magnetic. The way someone looks at you with confidence, the way they tell a story and keep you hanging on every word, the way they make you feel like you're the only person in the room. It's intoxicating. Charismatic people often seem like dream partners, effortlessly captivating and endlessly exciting. But behind the shine, charisma can hide something far more dangerous. While charm in itself isn't a bad quality, psychologists warn that it can sometimes be a mask, a tool, even a weapon. In dating, this can lead to toxic dynamics, manipulation, and heartbreak. Today, we're diving into the dark side of charisma, why the most charming dates can sometimes be the most dangerous. Charm is a performance, not always reality. At its core, charisma is about influence. Research shows that charismatic individuals often display exaggerated confidence, humor, and attentiveness. They know how to mirror your emotions, respond with perfect timing, and make you feel special. But here's the key. Much of this charm is deliberately performed. Psychologists call this impression management, the ability to carefully craft how others see you. A charismatic date may be less concerned with showing who they truly are, and more focused on showing you exactly what you want to see. This can feel amazing in the moment. You feel understood, admired, even swept off your feet. But if the charm is a mask, it will eventually slip. And what's beneath it isn't always pretty. The danger is that people often confuse charm with genuine connection. When someone dazzles us, our brains release dopamine and oxytocin, the same chemicals that bond us in real intimacy. But just because it feels real doesn't mean it is real. The narcissist's playground. One of the darkest sides of charisma is its connection to narcissism. Narcissists are often described as some of the most charming people you'll ever meet. They know how to flatter, how to impress, and how to make you feel lucky to be with them. But beneath the charm lies a deep hunger for control and validation. In dating, narcissists use charisma to lure partners in. They shower you with compliments, attention, and gifts in the early stages. What psychologists call love bombing. You feel like you found someone extraordinary. But once they've secured your trust and commitment, the dynamic often shifts. The compliments turn to criticism, the attention turns to neglect, and you realize the person you fell for was a carefully crafted illusion. Charisma, in this case, becomes a tool of manipulation. The narcissist never truly loved you. They loved the way you made them feel. And once that high fades, they seek it elsewhere, leaving you confused and broken. Sociopaths and the weaponization of charm. Beyond narcissism, charisma also plays a role in even darker personalities. Sociopaths and psychopaths are often masters of charm. In fact, forensic psychology shows that many con artists, abusers, and manipulators rely on their ability to appear charismatic. They use it to gain trust quickly, disarm suspicion, and persuade others to give them what they want. What makes this dangerous in dating is the speed at which charismatic sociopaths can make you feel safe. Within days, you may find yourself opening up, sharing secrets, or making commitments you wouldn't normally make. They project confidence and certainty, which can trick you into lowering your guard. But once you're hooked, the same charm that drew you in can be used against you, whether it's to control you emotionally, exploit you financially, or isolate you socially. It's chilling, but many victims of toxic or abusive relationships later admit, "I knew something felt off, but they were just so charming." The seduction of storytelling. Another reason charisma can be dangerous is its link to storytelling. Charismatic people are often great talkers. They weave narratives that make you laugh, cry, or lean in with fascination. But stories can also distort reality. A charming date may tell you how their ex was crazy, how they've been unfairly misunderstood, or how everyone else just doesn't get them. These stories are designed to frame them as the hero or the victim, and you as the rescuer. This plays into a psychological bias called the halo effect. When someone impresses us in one area, say they're funny or confident, we subconsciously assume they must be good in other areas too, like trustworthy or kind. But the halo effect blinds us to red flags. We excuse bad behavior because the person seems too charming to be dangerous. Charm versus authenticity. So, how do you tell the difference between genuine warmth and manipulative charisma? The key lies in consistency. Genuine people may be friendly and engaging, but they don't need to perform all the time. Their charm feels natural, steady, and aligned with their actions. Manipulative charisma, on the other hand, often feels like a roller coaster, intense at first, then inconsistent, unpredictable, or even controlling. Authenticity is about vulnerability. Truly genuine people aren't afraid to show flaws, admit mistakes, or express uncertainty. Charismatic manipulators, however, tend to avoid vulnerability. They project perfection, confidence, and control at all costs. If someone always seems too good to be true, chances are they are. Why we fall for charm. Part of the danger of charisma is that it exploits our own psychology. Humans are social creatures. We're wired to be drawn to confidence and likability. Studies show that charismatic people are often perceived as more competent, intelligent, and attractive, even when their actual skills or intentions don't match. In dating, this means our brains may overlook red flags in favor of the high we feel when charmed. It's not weakness, it's biology. But knowing this helps us guard against it. When you realize that charm is a powerful psychological tool, you stop confusing it with proof of compatibility. Red flags hidden behind charisma. To avoid falling for the dark side of charisma, here are some signs to watch for. They move too fast, showering you with affection before truly knowing you. They're overly smooth. Every answer feels rehearsed, every gesture calculated. They tell stories where they're always the victim or the hero, never the villain. They resist vulnerability or deflect when you ask deeper questions. Their words are sweet, but their actions don't consistently back them up. Charisma alone isn't evil, but when paired with these behaviors, it should set off alarms. Charisma is powerful. It can make relationships exciting, passionate, and inspiring. But when misused, it can also make dating dangerous. The most charming dates can sometimes be the most manipulative, because charm is easy to fake while true character takes time to reveal. By understanding the psychology behind charisma, you can enjoy the thrill of magnetic people while protecting yourself from being dazzled into danger. So the next time someone sweeps you off your feet, take a step back. Ask yourself, is this charm consistent, authentic, and backed by action? Or is it a mask hiding something darker? In dating, your heart deserves more than performance. It deserves truth. Have you ever fallen for someone who seemed incredibly charming, only to later discover a darker side? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help someone else spot the warning signs before it's too late. And if you found this video eye-opening, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more insights into psychology, relationships, and self-protection. Remember, charm can be captivating, but it's consistency and authenticity that build real love. Stay smart, stay safe, and always trust your instincts when something feels too perfect to be real. Because at the end of the day, the most powerful shield you have is awareness. The more you learn, the harder it becomes for anyone to manipulate you with surface-level charm. Protecting your heart isn't about fear, it's about wisdom. So keep growing, keep questioning, and keep choosing partners who prove their love with actions, not just words. When real love isn't flashy, it's steady, genuine, and lasting.